Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. So glad you guys could be here. I'm Rooster. Right now we're playing Lego Harry Potter, and this is year 2. That's right. We're doing a walkthrough, gameplay, and all that fun stuff in between. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and don't miss out on anything that's coming down the channel. Now, we are heading back to Hogwarts. That's right. It's year 2. We're not going to get there the old-fashioned way. No trains for us. We'll fly in and make ourselves a bigger name. So you guys know what to do. Let's go. Kick it. All right, here we go. Oh, we're back here with our favorite mogul family, treating everybody like garbage, sending Harry upstairs to stay quiet and pretend he's not there. And there's our friendly little buddy, Dobby, losing his ever-loving mind because he's been hiding his mail, and now he's trying to convince Harry to stay away from school this year. Oh. To lock him inside. Now, I do feel like that's kind of a bit crazy. But, hey. We can only do what we can do. They really, really do hate magic for whatever reason. So the boys come and save Harry and take him back to the Weasley house. Oh, there's Jenny. Straight in love with Harry. Now that we're here on the Weasley farm, I just want to take a moment to run around the yard. Just see what's going on, see what we can do while we're here at the yard. Oh, there goes Jenny. She's running in the house because she doesn't talk to Harry the entire time that he's visiting, from his birthday until they go to school. Look at this little pumpkin. Now, this pumpkin will help you pull up the carrots. And it is kind of fun to drive around. Oh, sorry, Ron. Now, the scene, like at the beginning, is pretty intense in the book. They didn't even go into it too deeply in the movie as well. It's pretty insane. Let's shoot these carrots up in the air. There is 7 in total. There we go. Shooting off all these carrots. Building this little tractor. Look at that little John Deere. Look at that little guy. There's not a lot going on here at the Weasley house. We stay for a bit. This is just like, oh, you cannot pull it up, so you do need the tractor or the pumpkin vehicle to pull it out. That big owl carrot. Come on. There it is. 7. Gets us part of the shield. Now, just like in the book, Mrs. Weasley tells the boys they gotta go clean up the gnomes out of the yard. So you gotta pick them up and we're gonna spin them. They're showing us this mechanic here early in the beginning to do, and there's 6 of them because this is going to be something we're going to have to do throughout this say, term in school. So each thing there's a new mechanic or a new spell and whatnot we're going to learn each year as we're going through. And they want us to use this. This might come in handy later on. So it's good to get a good idea of what we're doing. So we're picking this up. I'm not sure what system you guys are playing on, but we're picking these up and we're going to hold down our E or square or triangle, whatever you're playing. We're going to throw these little gnomes, kick them out of the yard, but they will be back because his dad goes easy on them because he thinks they're cute. Let's go inside the house. There's Ginny. She runs off because she's so nervous by seeing our good friend here, Mr. Harry Potter. He's absolutely divine. Now, this is exactly what I would expect to be done if you lived in a magic house. Like, you know, why are you even, like, doing anything? You live in a magic house, man. You should be, like, doing everything with magic. Now, we can't do that picture because they're looking like a bunch of Weasleys are up there and they want... Oh, they want Ginny. They want more redheads. They don't want you, Harry. Oh, plants, everything. Oh, oh, there goes a gnome. Coming around here to the other side. Don't go back outside. We don't need to. We'll stay here behind all the books. Ginny is hiding. So when we grab Ginny from there, switch over and bring her up here to the front, she can wave at the family photo. And they're going to give us the fooms to go running through the fireplace to travel. Now, he's never done it before. So how would Harry know how to do this? What does he say? He says, Daggett Tyler. Daggett Tyler? Daggett Tyler? Taylor? He says the wrong name instead of saying Diagon Alley. Diagon Lily. Let me know what the exact wording he said was wrong to make them end up in this crazy, weird shop. Now, they have Hagrid here meeting them right off the bat, which... Oh, son of a bee sting. But this is where he sees Malfoy and his father trying to sell shady shenanigans. And Malfoy all being like, man, Harry Potter, he's no fun. Now, you don't need to jump down into the crate right yet. We'll pop that open. We're getting some water out. We're getting our true wizard on. All right, let's clean this photo. On the other side, we can get Hagrid to pull the... We're going to open up that big old, I would say like monkey hand. Some big old hand. Build a sword here. And let's take the sword, throw it into the picture for that one. I think it's like a Merlin. Looks like a Merlin. Wizard. Gives us the key. The key then allows us to unlock the front door. But before we leave, we're trying to collect as much as we can. All the good stuff. Now, if you jump down inside, there's not much going. We don't have the ability to knock over whatever the red shiny stuff is in the game at this moment. I'm sure we'll learn that spell soon. Now we're here. We're down in the creepy part of the town. Because just like everywhere else in the world, there's always that one town or part of town where nobody wants to go. All right, let's go, Hagrid. Get us so we can get past. So you have to be at certain levels or certain angles to make sure you unlock anything around here. Yeah. Come on. There we go. This is another spider. Lots of spiders in this one. Now, just like I've said before, we don't have the ability at this moment to take care of the sparkly red Lego pieces. Well, I'm sure we'll figure it out as we're going through. We've just got out of that chest Harry Potter sweater. And here we go. Who is this? Oh, everybody's favorite wizard. Lockhart himself. Oh, look what the Malfoys did. That's a little foreshadowing, but that's just the start of it. It gives us what we first started off. That starts off the first mission. Everybody's running through because it's time to get on the train. Damn it, Dobby. So the boys thought it would be fun. We'll grab the car. We've done it once. We'll fly into town. And we land in the Old Willow. The car throws us out. The Willow gives us a little fight club. Well, we're here and we've made it back to class in time. So we're here in the yard. I think this is one of the courtyards. We're here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to clean up as much as we can in the courtyard. We need the monies so that anytime we want, when you're done a mission, you're able to go back to Diagon Alley, and from there you're able to go into one of the stores and you can unlock other characters. Plus, right now, while we're doing this, oh, there's Saint Nicholas, Sir Nicholas. This ability here also helps us unlock the potions in this section. So each section is going to have its own potion. When it does, once we learn that potion, we're able to use it as much as possible. There we go. We got 2 pieces. Now we're just I want to say that looks like a fang or something, or can't take those beautiful little fairies down. There we go. We got the cart rolling. Light the little cauldrons around the edges. And we got 6. As you can see, we got the gardener going out doing his thing. That's going to help. Look at us building benches. Make sure we get them all. There's 8. There's 9. You can count them off when you walk around. have a little drink of the potion. It's going to help us get supersized. We can then come over here. And it helps us open the door, which we can't get out of the region without doing it anyways, so we might as well have done it when we can. Now, if you come along here, you'll see there's ones along here. There's 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One in the corner. That will give you 10 of 10 as you work your way around the outside. It's hiding in that back corner, but when you do, you get a big old bunch of money. You get like Angelina Johnson. Another character unlock. I'm sure there'll be something that we can use that for. I can hear wings. So if you're going to go and do that, just start on one end and work your way yourself around. The cauldron has been used, so we don't need it anymore. We can't get those guys down at this point in time, which is irritating. I'm sure we'll figure that out. Okay, so Nicholas is gathering us all around, and he's taking us out towards our first class. And there's the, let's say, training ground for the learning how to do brooms. Here we are, we're learning how to do these screechy little creatures. Man, I can't remember their names at this moment. Mandrakes. Screeching little plants, mandrakes, come on. So, destroy this whole little area, get as much out of it as you can. It's one of the classes, we're learning how to do this. Apparently those mandrakes are very dangerous. It's hard to even get past them so you can run around. Long bottom. Now, we've seen these wardrobes around the school. When we go inside, they're going to give us the earmuffs. Well, the earmuffs make it impervious, so we can just scream at these. And when they do, they break the glass. And that is also something good for us, because there are spots throughout the house that we might need to do this. We've seen these little flowers inside there. So might as well clear up anything. We need to put all 3 away, so we're going to use whatever we can so we can collect. Don't shoot the teacher. She does shoot you back, so you got to be careful. Oh. Did I really just destroy it? Yep. Sorry, long button. Keep your eyes peeled. There is a gold brick up there. We'll get to that. We got 1 left. And down here, there's 1 left. Now, it's not really giving us what we need. And we're unable... Oh, there we go. Mandrake handling. We've now unlocked it. Yes. So that's going to give us an ability. That ability is now is when we see these little screaming beauties throughout the school, we'll be able to take care of them. So when we're out and about this year and year 2, this is what we're going to learn. So we're going to really make sure we stick to them, and any ones we can see while we're going through, we'll take care of it when we're doing it. Things are slowly starting to give us the ability to unlock as we're going through. I'm sure we'll learn a lot more through the year. See? I told you, don't shoot the teacher. She will light you on fire. There's Malfoy and his good friends. Now, if you jump, we get all that. I don't know what's going on with that flying plant, but here's the thought. If you can jump on top of the plant, we can jump on top of the dresser, you can get that gold brick. And you'll be laughing. Get yourself another brick. Gold bricks are fun. The more the merrier is all I say. Now, let's leave the teaching room, come into this other courtyard. We're in a castle, so I'm sure there's a bunch of courtyards. As you can see, they are already showing us that we need to help the kids that we got here because the Mandrakes are already screeching. Now, when the little ones, they're not going to hurt you. They're not going to kill you. But that's okay. Now, we do know that the classes are around this courtyard. There's lots going on in this courtyard that we haven't been able to unlock quite yet. So that's why when we get the opportunity to take this little Mandrake thing, we're going to go around and try to collect what we can. See that red knight? I really want to be able to take care of him. I can't. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Speliosis. Maybe take him out. All right, so we got 4 out of the 5 just working our way around the outsides of the courtyard here. I don't see anybody down here. Don't worry, guys. I got this. There we go. We got Hufflepuff Boy. Yes. They really went sparingly on the names around here. So we just knocked that one student down. Now there's Colin. He's following us around, taking our photos. He's really actually giving us a hard time. Well, I wouldn't say that. He's just absolutely excited to be here. And he wants to take pictures of Harry. And he wants us to sign things, so we can't. Because we got Lockbottom going around being like, Harry, 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 my boy. You can't go around just asking people for photographs and signing them. You're so young. Like, he is absolutely Araganto. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a lot of things. I don't know why I'm putting a cloak on. I'm just testing it out. But there is a wardrobe here. We can get the other pieces and stuff that we haven't been able to access to this earlier. You can access it in year 1 if you're just running around because you get your cloak. Lee Jordan. Great fella. Great fella. And he's one hell of a Quidditch commentary. Commentary? Yeah. Anyways, jump into the wardrobe. Don't go to Narnia. Stay here with us. Don't worry. Now we can finally break this glass by using one of these little Mandrakes. So we'll carry him around. And there's Colin taking photos. Really documenting what we're going through. I don't see any other ones down here. We're just kind of like tormenting everybody. So make your way around. We're walking around the edges just to see. You don't walk very fast with this guy in your hands. So we got to be somewhat okay with it. Watch out for Mrs. Norson. If you want, you could just throw that together. All you're going to do is pick up those Lego pieces, throw them onto the H, and easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, right here at the top of the stairs, we're going to get the last one, and we're going to put that little Mandrake away. Eric McMillan? Oh, everybody loves him. He's a celebrity. That's right, it's Lockhart. He's going to teach us absolutely nothing other than what, I don't know. I think that they have the actor they got for him is absolutely fantastic. I love the actor that plays it. And yeah, I think it's awesome. But he cannot do a single spell at all. Like, what's going on with that? I do find it kind of funny that he can't. But yeah. Good thing we have Hermione with us. Hermione is, well, as Hermione does, pretty much awesome at every spell inside the school. She helps us use a freezing spell on them. So clean up in this whole room. As you can see, there's tons of photos all over the place of Mr. Lockhart. Kenneth Branagh is the actor. I like him in a lot of, like, he's very English, and I do like him in a lot of the Shakespeare movies that he's done. So, yes. So, you had to double tap these stupid pixies to keep them going. Now, he knocks them over, can't figure it out. Poor little Longbottom. He's upstairs, hanging from the ceiling, from the chandelier. He can't do nothing. That guy is so accident prone. I don't even know what's going on. I feel really bad for him. So, gotta double tap him. So they give you this class to kind of, it's the best thing to do to figure out what we can do, like how to learn the spell and how to make sure it works. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Damn you pixies. Now we got it. Yes. Immorbalin. That gives us the ability to now we can take out any of the pixies we've noticed, like for the first year, that are holding things up. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, classroom. Thank you. You're all safe now. That gives us the ability to knock them out. So, run around, jump down. Let's get in here. What are those spiders doing? Oh no. Mrs. Norris. Poor kitty. Screw you, Malfoy. No, my bloody cat. Of course, Harry Potter and friends get blamed by Mr. Flinch. But I'm not too worried about what he thinks. But there is a problem with that. They didn't write what was on the board. They just did that weird picture. They didn't put what was up on the board. Now, if you know what was written, let me know down in the comments. If you know what was written in blood on that wall. Oh. All right, here we go. We got some pixies. Let's try out our new spells. There we go. What do we get? Well, what do we get? We get the old flying pumpkin hat. Sure. Why not? Why wouldn't we want something awesome like that? There we go. As you can see, there's some things we can't get to yet down here. Whoop. Look at me flying. There we go. See, there's some coins here. Now, flying with this is just like Quidditch. You gotta go up. You can go up and down. Like, you can get some good heights having this as a pumpkin head. All right, so let's get this pixie down. What does it drop? It looks like we can't get access to those quite yet. That's one of those carrots. Can we make it huge? No. Not all carrots are awesome. Oh, the ladies. They're not our fan club. They're chasing around. That's right. Gilroy Lockhart. Oh, Melkroy. Literally an amazing actor. I think that his job that he did on this was fabulous, to the point where I dislike the character so much. Not the actor who plays it, but this character. And hopefully, just hopefully, you're going to see a better arc out of this guy. And we don't know. At this point, we're slowly unraveling the whole lifestyle that they're in. What are you doing? What are you hiding in there for? You're throwing what did you throw? A seed at me? You son of a bee sting. All right, let's grab this pumpkin seed that he threw at us. We're like, make it grow. You know what? That's what you get. Student in peril? Got it. So we're out here in the backyard of Hagrid's. Literally, we're just gonna rip some stuff up. We're gonna do the little secrets that they got here in the backyard, since it's open for us right now. So doing these little mushrooms, it's gonna be 3 of them. More money, and we got Ron in a brown jacket. Alrighty then. Yeah, tons of characters that you can do, and you're just doing like Ron, brown jacket. You're like Gryffindor boy, Gryffindor girl. Like, it's pretty funny. Pour the water into the bucket or the cauldron. All right, blow these pumpkins up. Let's go. Come on. There's a seed. How do we make that? Oh, look at that. We can use Fang while we're here, which is a good thing, because Fang can use the digging stuff. He can also dig up all these pieces for us. Oh, thank you very much, Fang. He's a good dog, but he's a bit of a coward. He's a good dog. There we go. You get some pretty good coins digging there, boys. Pretty good coinage. What that is, couldn't even tell you, my friends. Couldn't even tell you. Now, that's the clock. There's a clock there. But we don't have that ability. I'm guessing that's time. Something to do with time dilution. We're going to have to manipulate time. Now. Oh. Sorry about that. Hermione. Now, Ron's over there because Ron broke his wand, right? Poor fella. Just doesn't... He can't afford to get another one. There's like 1,500 kids in the family. You know, good for them. But he can't afford to get another wand. And he goes to do a spell to get back at Malfoy. It backfires. Now he's spitting out. I think this is how it goes. Obviously, that's not how it goes. So we'll pull it apart. Now, we'll put the dome piece on in the middle. There we go. Come on. Now, he keeps barfing out slugs out of his mouth. Like, that's horrible. It's gross, too. And you have to go through that? That's yuck. All right. Well, we were able to do what we can for now. So we'll leave it. Take out these pixies out front here. Double tap. Oh. Why? Where's the rain cloud going? I don't know if that's a good thing. Those random rain clouds are just knocking out of the fire. Come on. Making trees grow here, folks. We're making tree grows just to knock them down and take the coins. Now this is the pumpkin. We can't get anything out of that yet. Lockhart's being chased by the ladies. More of the middle-aged, all the moms. They really like Lockhart. You know why? Because they're ladies. And ladies read books on fancy people like that. Anyways, regardless. There's another pixie. We can knock that out. Drops that down. Now, let's head to the pitch. We do have some stuff to take care of as we're going through. There's Colin taking photos as we're trying to get our whole job done. Oh, hello, Gryffindors. We didn't win the cup the year before because Harry missed the last game. Oliver Wood, our coach, or not coach, captain. Don't let it down. Let's keep rolling. Damn it, Dobby. What you doing there, hey? All right, so we got Hermione, Hagrid, and Ron. Now, we're going to have to do a lot of little things as we're running through here. So if we see anything, we're going to unlock it as we're running through. Hey, why not? We're already here. You could speed run this in probably like a minute. But we're also trying to learn to see what's going on in the world of wizards. There's our good buddy Dobby. What's he doing? Well, he's trying to get Harry Potter hurt. Or, well, if he's hurt, maybe he'll leave. I don't know. But he's trying to rescue him, save him, or however you want to put it. Now, put it down in the comments. Where's Dobby sitting on your lovable characters in this show? I don't know. I know some people that love Dobby, and some people that don't. But it's all good. Now, use your weed removal spell. We'll get it in there. So as you can see, every time we get to attack, Dobby's got about 5 hearts. We're on the 3rd one right now. He's up top there. Build these stairs. A lot of people in the way. Come on. Hermione. Hermione. It's Granger too. Everybody, I always hear everybody, they don't pronounce the G properly. And I think that might be like more of a North American thing where they always call her Ranger. That's how I always heard it at, like, when someone was talking about it. It's like Hermione Ranger. And I was like, oh, very fun. But it's Granger. It's got a little G in the front of that. Granger. All right, waved at the kids, the students. Get up these stairs. Where'd he go? Oh, he's hiding up top. I see you. Get that out of the way. So some of the stuff, like raising the flags, you get them done. Gives you 4, gets you a piece of that shield. You're just doing it as you're running through. Not hurt nobody. Most of the time, I'm doing it to look to see what secrets might be hiding. Plus, Lego, you love to break everything. You can pull it apart. Sometimes you need to. You gotta pull it apart. Hagrid, whatever you're doing, bud, get up here. All right, everybody get out of the way. Hagrid, we need a super strength. I don't know if that's a ghoul, dragon, whatever, guys. Was it the dragon? No, couldn't have been. Take that, Dobby. Dobby doesn't want to hurt Mr. Potter. Yeah, you can eat that pound cake. Now, we don't have the ability to take out that silver lock, so we'll just leave that right now. But we do have abilities now to take out little pixies, so we'll stick it to the pixies. Cleaning the house here. Come on, get the picture up. And what's the picture of? So the pictures all want a certain character. Looks like Harry Potter wins the match again. Oh, and Lockhart's here to the rescue to help us. My arm's broken. Yeah, Limposaurus. Good job. Can't even do a healing spell. So we are now here in the medical wing, and Madame Proffy is amazing. She don't put up with no nonsense. She's pretty good. So we were able to use our own magic. Now I say clean house in here if you can. There's a lot of things unlocking. Thanks for the bones. We're going to get rid of that man tree out of the way. Now, if we use the Madame Proffy, she has the ability to take out the silver stuff. Like, so now I want to use it. I think it's pretty sweet. I'm like, is this going to be what we're going to learn? Straight up. We just jumped up there and we just unlocked Dobby. So for all of our Dobby fans out there, let me know with a comment down below. We got him. He's part of our grouping. You know. I'm surprised that the little tiny house elves are that powerful. Just putting that out there. They're pretty, they got some pretty good magic. I guess more will unfold for him as we go through. So what I love about it is that we have the ability now with this awesome, I want to say nurse, doctor, whatever. Most likely what I'm trying, when I'm blowing everything up, is I'm looking for the other pieces for the pot to put in the cauldron so we can get the magic spell. There's Malfoy. And there's Malfoy. Nah. He's a dirty little son of a bee sting. Could care less about him. Get all of that up. Alright, stop with the squeeching. We're letting out a bunch of books. So, very much surprised to see the amount of books that can fly. It's kind of funny. Now, my question is, can all the pictures in the school, if they're all live, right? Since we saw the photos and stuff earlier, can they all hear what everybody says? Like, I know some of them interact with the students when they're like walking around, but do they tell them like, hey, FYI, we saw what your kids did. Oh, don't go too far. So we got the piece of the plant and we got the planter out so we can add that in. Now we can go down, go back into the closet because I'm getting into closet. All right, let's take this guy back and put him in the planter just so nobody else has to hear him scream. Water it. She should be all good. All right. Off to the next chamber. Take out a purple spider with the purple broom. As you can see, there's other stuff in here, but not too much more that we can do in here at this time in our lives until we unlock everything. And here we go. We've now built that potion. We're able to get our good friend Perry. It's not going to be a good taste. It's going to take him a while. Fixing a broken bone would have been... Oh, no, Colin! What happened to Colin? Oh, poor Colin. He is a good guy, though. I'll give you that. Now, we're back here in the courtyard. Let's get rid of that. We do have one of the cauldrons open, but it's got the lid on it, so I don't know if we can use it. So we'll just leave it for now. Whatever it wants us to be able to do, it's not allowing us to do it at this moment, and I'm okay with that. All right, any pixies we see along our way. There's another cauldron up here in the main. I don't even know if this is the main stairwell, but I do remember us having a couple pixies back towards our own rooms. I'm going to make a quick detour and running down there right now just to see what that's about. Sorry, guys. Where? Oh, there it is. Here's the pixie. It's holding on to something. Does it unlock it? It does. It's unlocked one of the rooms. Now, if that's the Gryffindors, that must be the Hufflepuffs. Because it's not the Ravenclaws. That's the Slytherins. Ruffable. Yeah, it's got to be the Hufflepuffs because this is the Ravenclaws. But if you knock out the house colors that are hanging up, that's going to get you a gold brick. So make sure you give a little tap-tap-a-roo. We're down here in their room, and I can hear that awful screeching. So that tells us we got a little work to do down here. Clean this all up. We're walking through it. There's 1, 2. Now, we just unlocked Long Bottom. So put that loud thing into its planter. And we are able to save some more students of peril. There's a lot of them. More than over half the school is a student in peril. 90% of the time. Like, come on. Work with me. So, if you were having to pick a house, maybe you haven't had a chance, but I'd really like to hear what house you would pick. I know a lot of people always say, I'll pick Gryffindor because that's what Harry was in. Yeah, possibly. But there was 4 houses for a reason. And I feel like Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw get pretty shadowed, considering that the 3 main characters are all in the same house. And what I would consider is kind of an enemy is in the Slytherin, you know. I understand he does meet other people. But yeah. Make sure we knock down all 4 of these. We've knocked down the 2 before. We forgot to grab the other ones when we were here. But we're here now. Knock those down. We're going to get those. We're going to get another student for peril. And over here, see how it needs a student? Well, we haven't learned that spell. And here we go. Mr. Lockhart. Now, one character that I really disliked was Professor Sif. Great actor, Alan Rickman. Rest in peace. I think he played that character quite well. I didn't like him at the beginning, but then, you know, again, another character that has an amazing arc where you don't know what's going on because you're looking through the eyes of Harry Potter. So, both of your characters need to take out X amount of shots in this spot. Now we're going to have the professors do the duels. Oh, see, students, I showed everybody what to do. How to take a shot. This is a little bit obnoxious because we got to take Malfoy on, but you can't target, for whatever reason, I can't target him. You got a ninja decum. Come on. And like I shoot in the classroom, he takes me out. And then he like hip hops. He's hip hop anonymous over there. Really, Malfoy? Get a little hop there. And I keep hopping into it. For whatever reason, he can shoot whatever he wants. Pissing me right off. And then I shoot beside him unless I'm perfectly lined up. There. Expelliarmus. Oh. You can't just talk to snakes. Creeps everybody out. Because he who shall not be renamed can talk to snakes. That's some dark stuff there. That's all I have to say about that, kids. Is it weird? I don't know. Talking to snakes. Now, I'm still collecting the coins as I walk past them. We did get an achievement earlier for collecting 500. So now we're going up to the Slytherin room because we believe Malfoy's behind everything that's wrong in this world. Him or his family. So we'll go from there. So we're gonna go break into their house, and we're gonna take all their stuff. We're just checking everybody's house. We do not get to check out the Ravenclaws. Did he just try to put a spell on me? Whoa, I'll be. So we'll clean out this section here. Looks like something's going on here. Some of the most amazing things we need to do are going to cost us a pretty penny. And I suggest, like, between school years, you go and you spend some money down at in the shops. And you go back to the cauldron and all that other good stuff. So the leaky cauldron. All right. They're not gonna let us in. Is that Crabbe? Colin McGreevy. Where's the other? So we believe at this point we're just following around the ghost. So assemble anything, grab any money as you can while you're running. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to stick with him. He wants us to go down into the rooms. There's a cauldron up here. So that's goes to the Gryffindor. It's got a Gryffindor. That's just another classroom. It's got to be. Talk to me. I know your tongues. All right. We're sneaking in to Professor Snape's room. We're going to get the potions that we need to do our change appearances so that we can go with Crabbe and the other kid. So we can sneak in there so we can hear what Malfoy's going to say. So we're going to go around this room and clean house in it. Why? Because we're here. And if you're already here, might as well do it real quick. Because you never know what you'll learn, what characters we might secretly unlock by just doing something nice and easy. Yay. Plus, you got to break and build everything apart. So we've added in a tooth or something. We've added in, I want to say those, some kind of grape or cherries. Now, this is Hermione's idea. We should be getting hairs to do this, and then learning that potion over time. It's going to take us some time to do it anyways. Oh, but we have those, this potion or whatever it looks like we're about to make is all over the school. We've unlocked some of the cauldrons, so this will give us the ability to interact with other paintings while we're doing it, because the paintings want a certain character for it. So whatever character we need, we should be able to get. So we'll add the hair in there. Justin Flanagan. Now, here it is. So they get to pick them all. So we have seen some of the ones that are blinking. We have seen them. We haven't unlocked them. As you can see, I have unlocked the Ravenclaw boy, Flinch. So let's get Justin's. And he's going to wave to us. And that will give us whatever little... That's just straight good, man. That was a nice chunk of change. Wave over here. Hello. We got the Polyjuice now, so giving us the ability to transform into other people. Let's go. So now you can run around as other characters, and we can start waving at all the photos. So let's go. Keep moving as quickly as we can. I'm still transformed, so I'm able to wave. And it looks like it wouldn't matter. It looks like we would have needed a Hufflepuff, it looks like a Hufflepuff boy. And when we pulled this curtain, we were able to get Harry with the blue shirt, another character unlocked. Who knows? We might need an exact thing. We might need Harry with the blue jacket to unlock for us. Are we following everybody? It's great to have Hermione back with the group because she's our book smart girl, and she is, well, she knows how to use the runes. We got Hermione as a cat. That's right, because she got whose robe did she take the hairs off of? Now, we know that she grabs thinking it was the girl's hair, but if you know the name of the girl from the Slytherin home... What is this guy doing? He's just screaming there, no? Doesn't need to simmer down. Let me know in the comments. Because she grabs the wrong hairs and turns herself into a kitty cat. Now, I knew those red bricks on the bottom were going to be something, and there's 8. So we're going to use the hopper and knock out those tiles while we're popping by. It's just straight good monies. Now, what you want to do is right here is we want to expel as much water onto the ground. We got to get past that poison, so we'll fix that up there. Pop those cans off. We can use those to hide in, and nobody will see us. All right. I want to say Crabbe broil. I feel like that's wrong. But regardless, let's give them some cake. We're going to knock them out. Why? Because we want to have them out of the way so we can use our potions so we can look like them and secretly give all that information to, or information out of Malfoy. Now, we're going to use Ron here, and he's going to take Scabbard, and he's going to run him through this little labyrinth. And we got a ship that's just going to shoot off money. Right there, not even upset. That's pretty cool. That's it. We got more there. Oops. So sorry. Make our way up here. They always want us to, like, put the plants out or something. For whatever reason, that's always a thing. Now, right here, the caps we knocked off, we're going to put those on. And that is going to activate whatever this does. But it's collecting the water that's on the ground. And if we hadn't have knocked those things off earlier, we wouldn't have had those money, which then wouldn't have given us the water to water the plant so we could do this cool little trick here. There it is. We can't get past because we cannot break down the silver, so we can't do this cool trick and stuff over there. And that does look like a red brick, so we'll get there. Let's get in here. All right, it looks like we're in one of the lab. Oh yeah, we're in a bathroom now, a lavatory. Pretty much, we're just gonna go a little bit buck chow, knocking over some stuff. Let's get this. It looks like a valve. Where could it be going? We can't get past any of that, so we can't knock out the silver. But we need to get the potion. Why? We need our strength ability to pull that. So how do we get there? Let us go to this section. Go to the very far toilet. We're going to make the spin. You got to move quick. If you fall off, you got to try it again. So you work yourself as quickly as you can the first time. We fixed that pipe. What does that do? All of that was just for this. So we can build. Come on. That's right. We needed to build the fan so that we could get, I want to say the apple. We're going to call it an apple. Now we're going to get the hair piece, hair club for men, and the cherries. The cherry on top, kids. So we can't get back there. Oh. A new character is right into reach. Here are the boys. We're going to take their hair piece. We're ripping out their hairs. Sorry. Didn't mean to hit everybody so many times. Put that into... Now back over here, there's sinks. We can break the sinks. We're going to get some money for it. But I forgot. Right. Whoops. Sorry, Ron. The piece we added right there on the wheel. For whatever reason, our own people are sitting really close to us. So, yeah. Anyways, we break that apart. Now we look like them. And she's a kitty cat. Oh, Hermione. Oh. I really feel like the wizarding people could get into some weird stuff. Everybody being able to transform into kitties. All right, we're gonna add the water in. Why we need to get down here. We get our true wizard. Here's another piece of wood. Get it in there. Ron, stop taking shots at everybody. There is one of the pieces of the shield we've been able to unlock. Oh, get all that. The blue ones are the good. Purple is the best. Blues are pretty good. Actually, red ones if you can find them. Now, let's use our light source and get rid of these plants out of the way. Yeah. Illuminati? Illuminati. It's one way of saying it. Now we have the snake charmers. Let's get it done. Now he's popping up on each one. If you stand on top of them, you can get shot up into the air, maybe get those. But we need to shoot them. He's quick, so you gotta try to wait. Hold still. Good God. All right, so pick a spot and wait for them when he comes up. Yeah, Ron, get out of the way. Damn it, Ron. So stand in the front of them. There we go. There we go. We got all 4 done. With that ability, we're going to, each tooth or whatever had a piece of a different knight. The knight, they're really strong. They can do a lot of things, these knights. So let's go inside. We're going to go into the Slytherin house. We're watching Malfoy work his magic. So he's actually showing us what we need to do to get into their room. Now, each year comes up with a different code for the houses. And your prefects show us what we need. Come on. There we go. We got 2 of the lanterns. Might as well get what we can when we're in this room. I'm sure now that we have it unlocked, or the ability to unlock it, we can come and go as we like. And it looks like their room is like underwater, like out in the moat or the lake or whatever. Now he's on glass. Can I just shoot on? Clean out there. We'll get this all added in. What photo are we gonna make? We're making a picture frame. Because we did that, break some stuff, we were able to get another student saved, another student in peril. All right, making our way around to the other side of the common room, I'm guessing. There's 5. There's 6. What's it give us? The Ravenclaw. Fun. Now we need to break this. Oh, we got the fish out. There's the fish. He's making his way. Come on. Get it. Drop into the water. You should offset. Don't see anything else in here. Mess up the lanterns. All right, now that that's there, we can now pull out that skull, pull the head out, and then pull the eyes off the skull and put them back onto the Slytherin house. Gives us the little ring-a-ding-ding, gets us inside. Hey. Oh. Oh no, we gotta hide. Stat. More spiders. That's gonna finish up this little mission of the thing. And as Hermione is up in the girls' lavatory, she saw the basilisk, but she didn't see it directly. But I have an idea. Says Harry. We're back here in that lavatory. Nothing's going on. And there's Myrtle. She's cray-cray. Is she all right? She's just like, let's have a tantrum. She's always throwing stuff, having a tantrum. So it's our job now to figure out what we can do, how to get through this. Let's pop all this stuff. Get the monies. We can get around to this side, but it's not the same. Watch yourself. Incoming. So this might take you a second, but she's going to throw stuff. Nobody wants to use the bathroom because she's... Can you imagine if you had to go to the bathroom, some ghost comes out of the toilet and starts throwing stuff at you and having a tantrum? Excuse me. I'm sure the first time would be absolutely a riot. Just a complete freak out. All right. Now that the room is somewhat kind of clean, we can't get the silver. We haven't learned the powers of that. Now we can't use magic on the doors, so that leaves us one of two options. That's right. We're going to have to try to catch the stuff she is tossing at us midair. Best you can, and throw it back at the doors. There she is. Myrtle, what's your problem? All right, we're ready for you now. We're getting it. It might take a second or two. Take her out. Anytime you can, you take a shot at her. We're going to have to blast a lot of these doors. And there's a lot of things to throw, apparently, inside these stalls. That was a huge chair. Take a break, Myrtle. Can we save her and put her to rest? Or at least make it so we can go to the bathroom in peace? Only time will tell. There we go. Goodbye, Myrtle. Somebody threw this book in the toilet. Now we're going back because we asked the book if it could tell us what's happening, and it won't. But the book said it will show us. All right, we've got the skull added in. It looks like we're gonna have to do a lot of magic here. All right, one night down. I'm sure a couple more to go. Now, I'm never sure of what is going to be what we need and what was just breaking things for points. So you got to keep your eyes peeled. So we got to come in here because guess what we need to get? Our earmuffs on. That's right, the Mandrakes. We're gonna grab it for whatever reason. Come on, pick it up. There we go. Now, we're gonna walk past the grass. Anything that has glass, we're gonna try to knock them out. So as you can tell right off the bat, we have to come back anyways because the runes are there and we need Hermione to help us. Break the glass. There we go. Now we have the ability to pull that out. Let's get this one over here, which now will help us get the different steps we need. Put this guy back in there. There you go, little buddy. Now that guy's taken care of. Now we got a couple pipsies. We'll take them out. There we go. Now, this should be pretty straightforward. Lift, put on the top of here. Lift, put on the top. Oh. Come on. I have a feeling that that's not quite how it's supposed to look, but... So, we're trying the Tom Riddle. Nothing. Missing some potions or stuff. That's okay. Jump on all of them. We gotta go quick. Now, pushing this one down here. This little permanently opens them. There it is. One of the tooths. Or, I don't know if that's even a tooth. Say potion? So we can't get up over there, so we add that in. Can we shift it over to the other side? No, we can't. All right. I already have a feeling this is going to be quite a pain in the butts. Yep. Come on. Come on. We got to turn this one around. All right. We'll leave those for now. We're going to go back up the steps that we have set up here. And this time, we're going to go to the left. We'll take out that knight. There's one of the flowers inside here. Take that piece of the flower off. We're going to add it. Drink up. Super strength. Pull. Now, at first, I thought this was going to be a lot easier than I thought. This should be pretty straightforward. Add the pieces. Yeah. Slide it over one. There we go. There. Fantastic. Absolutely hot garbage. Can't believe they fall apart that easy, but it should give us enough that we need. We'll take out this knight. We'll jump over here. Ah. Shift it. There we go. That's good enough. All right. I've been messing around trying to get this to be built, and it's not working. For whatever reason, it doesn't want to stick. So just use the two, stack up on each other like that, because you just need a jumping point, because you can't make that quite far enough. So it's good to do it like that. We got one of the griffin hosts, but we can't pull it. Why? Because we need to drink our strength potion, and then you have to run, because the strength potion only lasts for so long. As you can see, the little rainbow lights shining behind you let you know that you are under a magic potion. So you run back here. Let's pull on that. And now we don't have to do anything else. I thought that that bull ran somewhere, but it did not. So we just don't worry about it. Make our way down the hallway. Good old Tom. Whoops. Back into that room. Never mind. We don't have a goblin with us, or the ability to switch into a goblin, because we need the goblins to open any of the chests. I wouldn't say chests per se, but you know what I mean. Come on. There we go. Another golden one. Or silver, sorry. There we go. We got our true wizard. And we got one of the radios. Oi, give us that. Thanks, bud. We'll add that pumper on there so we can jump on it. It's going to help rotate the stairs, which is good for us. Keep yourselves peeled. We got this table right here. We need to spin it. See how Tom goes on the other side. So I'll spin it. Oops. And transfer over. And then we have to add on, we have to spin it to get Harry to come over with us. So now that we have the group together, knock down that board. See, he's got the good shot. So it might be necessary to have him around. Well, at least for this section. Spinning through. Use our light to get rid of the plants. Now we can add those jumpers on there. There's our third one, and that gives us the Slytherin shield. Again, as you can see, we can't get to the not to the shield, into that chest, the banking thing. So let's move these around so we can get access to this door. Tom Riddle. Hagrid, you're not allowed to do this. No, don't hurt her. It's just a little spider. That's right. Don't hurt the spider. Said no one ever. And you've enchanted Ginny. Ginny of all people. Well, we know that Malfoy's dad dropped the book inside her cauldron when they were at the bookstore. So he'd be trying to be sneaky. Damn Malfoys, man. Now, you could take everything you need. We got the cherries, we got the hairpiece, and we have the apple that's hanging over here. We can add it to this cauldron now because we have that spell. Now, if we need to use that to change into whomever or whatever we need later on, it's now available for us. As the cauldron is available here to drink as well. We're following the spiders, and guess we're going out to have a little chit chat with our boy Hagrid. There's a lot of spiders, man. That's a lot of spiders. It's like that movie Arachnophobia. Yikes. Now, I'm grabbing them here in this section so that we know where they are. So we know we have... Oh, there's Lockhart being chased by his adoring fans. So we have the cherry, we got that piece, and now this guy over here is sleeping. You can take his hair piece, we throw that in there, boom. We now have that potion, that cauldron, set up right now. If it was a kettle, we'd be having a nice cup of tea. Hagrid, did you open the Chambers of Secrets? Oh, it's Dumbledore. You're under arrest. Malfoy, what do you want? Well, you're under arrest. Follow the spiders, Harry. So, we're going back to, yes, again, to the Forbidden Forest. We're the one place we're like told not to go when we're first years, second years. We spend more time doing things we're not supposed to. You know what? I think that I understand why they have rules, because everybody was just going rogue and not knowing what to do. But I think we spend a lot of time doing things we're not supposed to. There's 1 of 10. So anytime we see the mushrooms, we're going to take a shot at them because it helps clear up some stuff for us. I always find the forest to be a interesting area. Needless to say, let's pull this thing up. We're going to need that to ride. So we can get up to the next stage, it looks like. Because we can't get up there without it. So when you get up here, pull this. Keep the spiders are there. Now we shoot all this stuff down because you're supposed to or you need to. Why? Because we can't get any further. So this is going to build us a rain cloud. From the rain cloud here, we're going to be able to obviously help the plants grow. Ugh, come on. This is exactly why they tell you you're not supposed to be doing spells outside of class time. All right, get those plants out of the way. Let's see if we can pop those. Give us the extra coinage. Here we go. Oh, now I got stuck over there. All right. Took me a second, but I figured it, get it up to the top. It was having an issue, but we got it. That's going to help out some of these, like, I don't know. They're not gnomes, but whatever. They make ladders. So we can use Fang now to dig out the bottom of this tree, which will knock it over and continue us on to the next section. Whoa. We're going to take shots. Grab those mushrooms. Now, if that serves me correct, that means there's got to be a house, or not a house. There's going to be a nest fairly close with the hornet stuck inside. Here we go. Let's get the brooms up and running. Oh, at least you don't die when you fall in the water. That's a good thing. Nobody wants to jump in the water and be like, I can't swim. All right. So we get the broom. Obviously, you can't go that side. So we're not going up the stream. We're going along the stream. Gets me on my broom. There's the nest. Take a shot at it. It's now taken care of. Sea Fang can't get out, but we're going to go clean house. If there's a nest around here, we got to get rid of it. Last thing we want to do is be attacked while we're waiting. You get your true wizard as you destroy everything. Your true wizard should be something you're aiming for in each section you do as you're just cleaning house. We might not be able to get everything or unlock things because of us not having the spells or those abilities yet. So, and sometimes you can't get true wizard because you get things stuck behind. All right, now we're clearing that up. Let's get this guy. Sweet, 8 of 9, or 8 of 10, sorry. What do we got here? We got Ron sweater. That's it. Come on. This is the same. I really feel like they just dialed it in on the character development. Considering we have played Star Wars and some other ones, and they give us some pretty decent characters from each movie, right? So we got a bunch of pixies, and they are being extra pickly pixies. There's 9. Let's take them down. Get off the tree. There we go. One more. There we go, Madam Secretary. Awesome. But we need Fang up here to help us get past this section. There is number 10. It gets us the Slytherin section. It's always good to know, because I feel like a lot of the other ones are hidden underneath silver boxes or those red boxes. So the pixies wreck the... You can really mess up that whole tree. The ladder from the pixies has been taken apart, but that's okay because we have this little ladder here where we can jump around. Now, if you jump right down to here, that will help us build the ramp. So Fang, he's a good dog. He's a little bit shy. All right, but he's a good dog. Just gets you extra money. So if you're really pushing and you want to get that true wizard, make sure you break up all those pieces of the tree. Here we go. We got the big giant spider. Now, I don't know who they are. Now, this is going to be absolutely crazy. You guys let me know down in the comments what the spider's name is. All right. The first person that gets it will get a shout out in a later video for knowing that information. Now, we're trying to take this spider. We got to spin them just like we did the gnomes at the very beginning. Crazy. Yes. Now the brown spiders or whatever they are, the wolf spiders, whatever they want to be, they're just pains. They're just there to be a pain. We're trying to deke as best you can, spin it, and shoot it. Takes 3 shots by throwing other spiders into it. But now it looks like he might not hurt us, friends of Hagrid, but it looks like his children want flesh. So now we're gonna get saved as we run away by the car, and we get to drive this car. Now, it's one of those missions. You're gonna get stuck by a spider, but can we go backwards? We can. Each of these little tiny huts that we're driving past, as we've already hit 2, you can get. So if we can get the opportunity to hit something, I know that some things slow us down, but hit them. Whee! If you're needing to get extra pieces, there's one of those huts. Now we got 3 of 5. Jump into the vehicle. Getting close. Just don't want to. I want to make sure we get the last one. There it is. Stupid spider. Oh, it's only 4. Oh. Easy. Whoa. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. Ronnie? Run, Ronnie. Oh, there it is back there. What a weird spot to put that. Stuck up at the top. You gotta try to spin around. Yes! And that gives us another piece of the shield to add to what we already have. So it's good to know that when we come back through and we need to do it, when we do free roaming, we can grab that and we'll know. Now that we got those taken care of, we just get gone. And apparently the car met a friend and it's got a little moped with him. Hermione, what's it say? She's got a picture. That's a picture of a basilisk. So now we've got that level done. We are running around. Oh, Lockhart. The secret chambers. So they're like, hey, Lockhart, why don't you go do it? He's like, okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go pack. Or I don't need a pack. I need to go get my potions and my stuff ready. Yeah. Well, I'm so famous that I've taken stuff. Now I'm really good at enchantment spells. Yeah. You're gonna come with us. Don't try anything funny. All right, so we're here in the bathroom. And I believe this is Myrtle's bathroom. Now, when we're starting this off, the reason why you got to take as much as you can at the beginning, where I would consider it to be a little bit easier to get your monies. Hey, Myrtle. Hi, Harry. She's in love with Harry. Why? Because Harry treats her nice. He's like, I'll figure it out. Don't worry. I got you. Everybody just wants to go to the bathroom and you're freaking out, so you need to simmer down. And we got Myrtle. Oh, no, yeah, not Myrtle. Merlin. I'm calling him Merlin, the guy in the page, in the wizard in the painting. Unless you know who it really is, let me know down in the comments. All right. So switching over to Ron and getting off of Harry's character because we need scallop. Scrape it. Put the rat in there. There we go. And away. All right. We were able to unlock one. Are we overloading toilets? Gross. Gross, guys. It's like that book when you're teaching kids how to go to the bathroom. Fun with feces. All right, who'd we save? All right, we are able to save another student in peril. What happened to you? I was trapped in the bathroom. I don't know why the teachers would think like weird things didn't happen like this when they ask, what were you doing? We were trapped in the bathroom, wouldn't let us out. Really? Like, why would you lie? You're in an enchanted castle school for wizards with a bunch of kids that are underage learning magic. I'm not trying to like disbelieve the teachers, but I'm sure they've all heard it, right? All right. The frog went away. It's in the cupboard. All right, we'll flick that back over. You can't get it out. So we're going to run over here. Knock the frog. You took a shot at the frog. Come on, build it. There we go. We got ourselves True Jetta, our true wizard. And now we were able to unclog this toilet. So with that ability, we can now build this up. And we can talk to the Slytherin. Or to the snake, which he can. So he talks to it and he opens up the secret portal. Thanks, Myrtle. Now, we're down here in what looks like some nasty area, I'll tell you that. Bones. And that looks like a husk of a snake, like it's been shedding. Get to the right one. Illuminotus. Now we're going to clean house up here. Oh, you got me. You got me. So, in this, I didn't know that octopuses were freshwater, because I doubt this is seawater, but I could be wrong. Because I think that their castle/school is on... Oh, get out of here. Is on Black Lake, but I could be mistaken. All right. 1 of 4. Now, because we can't dig it up. And we can't put that spider together. We can't jump up there. So we're going to have to go deal with that octopus. That's what we're going to have to go do. I see a bunch of holes that could be dug if we had a... And we're going to put a plunger into the mouth of the octopus, and that'll stop it. So that just... So for whatever reason, we were able to jump up it, but they give you that ability with a little floating platform. Somebody else will lift you up on it, and there we go. And now we run over here, which now that we have the platform done, we are able to get the second skeleton witch, and he's going to go bobbing for apples. Takes the plunger out of that squid. We are now able to build part of a rope, or oh, it's part of the bridge. And with that there, it gives us the ability to squish and jump over it to that other side. Nice. Now, let's pull this snaky thing down. Get out of here. These damn plants. Get back in your spot. All right. Climb into the mouth. And it just keeps further. So here's the entrance of the secrets, the Chamber of Secrets. So, because he was trying to enchant or put a charm on Harry and them, and it backfired, he did it to himself, which is good, Lockhart. Tom Riddle is Lord Voldemort. What? Evil guy revealed. Oh, watch yourself. We got Jenny, and she's been bit or what, or stared at, or whatever they want to do. So we got to be quick. Trying to use him to attack. All right. So Tom won't let us near that. We need the magic to get our strength up from a cauldron. Now I've hidden. You gotta watch yourself. Now I'm gonna stand by these rocks because we did. Oh damn! Fuck these plants, killing me. All right. So I talked to the snake first. We're gonna grab that. We're gonna drop it in. Then I'm gonna stand over here and see if it'll lunge at me and take out these boulders like it did earlier. All right, we cleaned house on that. Let's get this. Grab it. Okay. We got the dinosaur, or we got the bone. So now I'm going to stand over here. Come on, lunge at me. Jump out of the way the best I could. Tom is not helping. He's being quite a jerk. And trying to take shots. Now, take out that little flower. We got a tooth out of it. I'm guessing that's what that's supposed to be, a tooth. All right, jump over here. Let's get supersized. Hold on. Run our way back. And now we get the talking hat. And we got the phoenix. Ripped out the eyes. So it can't see us, and it's not going to do those laser eye beams anymore at us, which I do feel is a little bit unfair. Now, if you know the name of Dumbledore's Phoenix, let me know down in the comments. If you made it this far, we're almost there. We're about to slay this snake. Now, jump inside as we've now unlocked and brought that down. He's dropped off the sorting hat. And what I gotta do is we gotta jump. Oh, it'll knock you off. So jump up in there. Clear that out of the way. Oh. Grab the hat and put it inside, staying low. Now the sword comes out. The sword of Gryffindor. Now, what you gotta do is you gotta not let them do that. If it falls, it'll return to you. Don't worry. This might take a moment, but you gotta spin it. There it is. We've got the achievement for completing Year 2 story. And now we realize that Baltimore is connected to the journal, which would make sense because he tied himself to it. We're going to take... Oh, headbutting the book. All right. Go easy on her, Harry. There we go. And that'll finish this off. So he's going to have some cakes. Probably going to get booger or something. I found the book. Oh, you didn't drop it off anywhere? Nah, I'm too cute. Come on, Dobby. I have a plan, says Harry. Because they don't use words. I'm just giving you the rundown. He then gives back the book. Here's my thing. In the book and movie, this scene is very weird. Not only as that Malfoy is willing to attack a child in the school. You could lose your job from that. With Mrs. Sprouts, or Professor Sprouts, helping us, we were able to save everybody, and we were able to honorate Hagrid and get everybody back. The second year has been quite a blast. Well, everybody, that's where it is for this one. Let me know how you guys think and felt about this and how you were enjoying the game so far. If you are playing it, let me know down below. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. So stay safe, keep gaming, and like always, unlock your rage.